This is the Beers and BS podcast, sponsored by one of the locals, Under the Sun Inserts, Brewport Coffee House and Brewport Cafe. And now here's your hosts, Adrian, Joe, and Mike.
Hello, and welcome to Beers and BS, the podcast. This is the Thanksgiving edition, folks. As always, we have our hosts, Mike, Joe, and I'm Adrian. Tonight, sitting in the fourth chair, we have a special guest, a U.S. Army veteran, CEO of Eye Doctor Productions, and stand-up comedian, one of the locals, Joe Mylonas.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
What's up, brother?
Thanks for having me on, boys. I appreciate it.
No
Thanks for
problem.
coming.
Down.
Thanks for coming down, man. Seriously, really appreciate it. And just want to say, probably speak for all of us, just want to say thank you for your service, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely,
appreciate
100%.
Thanks
Wish
for
we would've had
lacing them
you
up.
on 2 weeks ago for Veterans Day, but you're here now for the Thanksgiving episode.
It's more important. Thanksgiving is a much bigger deal to me.
No doubt, my favorite holiday. Joe, we always start our podcast. First segment is, what are we drinking? We always talk about a brief description of what we're drinking for the night. You want to kick it off?
I am drinking Kentucky's finest bourbon, Mr. Jim Beam,
There you go.
on the rocks.
Tonight's
Good for
beer,
you.
BS and bourbon, baby.
It's our first non-beer drinker, and I think I like it.
Yeah,
Hey,
why not?
Welcome
Yeah.
more.
You know, we might change the name.
A little something different for the palate.
Joe, what do you got?
I am drinking Montauk. I haven't had this one in a while, so I don't think I've drank it on the show before. But it's the surf beer. It was my go-to all summer, and I'm sad to see summer go. So that's why I picked it up again tonight.
Very nice. Can't go wrong.
Awesome.
No,
I went with an imported Spaten Oktoberfest beer. Very delicious.
it's empty too.
5.9%. Well, we had a technical or testicle difficulties before getting started, so I had to put a couple of beers down before.
Tonight I'm kind of embarrassed to say what I have, but
Yeah, let's move on.
Tonight I have Mick Ultras. Right? Mick Ultras. As everybody knows, the eating season's in full effect. We're about in week 3 of it, and I just want to say I'm winning. Okay, I'm winning. I'm probably batting 350.
Why don't you
Right?
tell Joe what the eating season is and what it spans from?
Oh, the eating season, Joe. You might appreciate this. The eating season starts on Halloween and it goes until Super Bowl.
Yep.
Okay.
Right? It's just a continuous, just week after week, day
Elastic
after
pants
day.
every day.
Yeah.
Indulge.
Of just eating and, indulging and just, going hell with yourself.
Yep.
And this week in particular, because like I said, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday and I'm just going to go to town in a couple of days. I'm like, maybe let me do the ultra. Maybe not drink all the calories.
Okay.
Right. I'll do the ultra. I don't ever drink these, as you guys know. Just want to say, did not feel too cool standing in line at CVS with a few tall boys in my hand of Mick Ultras. Okay.
So your eating season is from Halloween to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Yep.
But
You guys are rookies because that's just year round for me. I just call that every day.
I train.
It's
all
called
year.
life.
Yeah. Like, so there's times where you don't overeat. That's weird. I didn't know that was an option, but all right.
You can't say no. You can't say no. It's I'm full. Those words, you can't use those words.
My waist begs to differ.
Mine too, buddy. Mine too. I'm with you.
But we put on an eating display the other night. But
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get to that. We
Yeah.
got,
Okay.
best thing we ate this week. I'm
Yes,
sure
sir.
we have we're gonna say the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna double up on that.
But anyway, we want to get in a couple questions with our special guests. Like I said, local boy's done good. Does a little boxing here and there as well. But I'm curious about how you became a stand-up comedian, Joe. How did that start? Were you just the funny guy in your group, or are you just like?
Yeah, no, I've always used humor as a coping mechanism, if you will. I think if you have a dysfunctional childhood, the next step is just to become a stand-up comedian. So it's just a natural progression.
Is that step 3 in the book?
It is pretty much. No, but I always was a clown. I was funny, whatever. I always wanted to get on stage. I was afraid to do it. And then finally I was like 34 and I said, screw it. I signed up for an open mic. I told everyone about it. And that was it. I had no choice. I couldn't back out at that point. So
Do you remember that night? Clearly?
absolutely.
We shitting bricks.
I never looked up from the floor.
Really?
I did a 7-minute set. I stared at my feet the entire time.
Holy
I never looked up.
Okay.
I was petrified. I had everything I was going to say memorized. And when I go back and I watch the film now, I'm embarrassed that I said that shit in public. It is the 7 worst minutes I've ever done on
Do you
stage.
remember the first joke you told, in front of people?
I do.
What do you got? You remember it?
I do. I said, tonight's my first day doing stand-up comedy. Comedy is a lot like sex. I'm trying to last 7 minutes. I don't want to repeat anything, and I want to try and finish without bleeding.
That was cool.
How did it land? Was it good?
It got a pretty good laugh.
Yeah.
But I think it helps when people know it's your first time and you're scared.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
I think that takes a lot of balls, man. I mean, I don't think I could do that shit.
No.
well, most comedians, if you're really honest with themselves, we're egomaniacs. We're doing it because we definitely crave attention, and
Basically, why we're doing a podcast.
I mean, pretty much.
About us.
but yeah, you look for that approval or whatever, and you just love making people laugh. It's addictive. It really is.
Yeah.
We're all in our 40s, and I think growing up, we grew up in like the golden age of comedy.
For sure.
Yeah, where like Andrew Dice Clay and Eddie Murphy and things like that. Who do you emulate yourself after? Is there anybody that you think you try to copy? Not copy, but No,
I find myself I use a lot of Chris Rock's mannerisms. I used to have the first comedy tape I had. It was the cassette. It was Chris Rock's first album. It was Born Suspect. I must have listened to the thing like 500 times. And I find myself that I use some of his, the way he repeats stuff on stage. He'll repeat it 2 or 3 times in a row and stuff. And kind of how he paces, I've picked that up and stuff. So I'd say Chris Rock's probably one of the biggest influences I've had.
Nice.
How'd you feel about when Will Smith smacked the shit out of him? Did that hurt?
Man.
Did you feel it personally?
No, not at all. Just
I thought it was a bit when it was happening.
At first, yeah.
I didn't know about it because who watches award shows?
That's true.
Absolutely, right.
So the next day I was like,
I
oh,
watch it live.
Yeah.
Well, you are drinking Michelob Ultra.
This is a puzzle coming together.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
It all makes sense now.
yes, it does.
But I'll tell you what, because of that, and since then, anytime I see a Will Smith movie on TV, I change.
You canceled it.
I don't watch it.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
So that's one of my questions as well. Now, as a comedian, are you afraid of being canceled in this day and age with social media and stuff? And how do you feel about censorship along those lines?
I'm not big enough to get canceled.
So you're not afraid. You're saying whatever's on your.
I mean, Joe's seen a bunch of shows and stuff. I pretty much, say what I want. I really don't care. But I'm not that controversial. My goal is to make people laugh. I'm not trying to make headlines. I'm not trying to be divisive where, half the audience hates you and half the audience loves you. So I don't have to worry about stuff like that when I'm on stage. It's not even an issue.
You just say the shit you think is going to make people laugh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that was my question. Like, so how do you prepare? Does it matter where you are, kind of thing? Like as far as like preparing for material?
Well, audience definitely matters. I did a show in Atlantic City 2 weeks ago, and it had to be clean. So that alters some of my jokes I had to cut out.
That's house rules?
Yeah. For that particular show, they wanted me clean.
Wow. You must have had 3 minutes.
Sound like my girlfriend. No. So you do alter it, and it affected me because I wasn't as confident because I wasn't using what I considered my A material. So it definitely affects your whole set.
Yeah.
But they were paying me, so whatever the hell you want.
So that was that case. That was a clean show. How would you prepare for, just a regular show? No rules.
I make a little outline, not whatever, but I write down what I want to hit, the jokes I want to hit, no particular order, whatever. And then, you feel how the crowd's going. There are times when the crowd is loving it and you'll push a joke further and you'll add stuff that you've never done before because it's going so well. And there's sometimes where you're just dying.
You're like riffing, right?
Yeah, definitely. And then there are times you got to stop and you got to cut a joke short because it's not going well and there's no need to dig that hole deeper. You got to go find what they love.
I definitely think I witnessed that when I saw you last winter, in the February show, and you were going on and on with some stuff and you were feeling it, man. And it was like the crowd was into it. And like, right, I think you had like I don't know what time the set was, but I feel like you were up there for like an hour and it was awesome. It was great.
It was about 40 minutes. And I was riffing, and I also had to be carried home. I finished a bottle of bourbon on stage, and I'll show you pictures later. I was a hot mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. but totally worth it.
Have you ever had I watch some comedy here and there, and sometimes you see that or hear that heckler in the crowd that usually the comic jumps right all over,
Yeah.
He makes them fucking part of the show.
I don't really have to deal with that too much. Those are usually comics that like ask the audience questions and like try and get them involved because they're trying to find material. I don't want to talk to the fucking audience. No one's there to hear them. I have my routine. I have my set. I don't care what you're doing. So I don't want to get them talking where they feel like they're part of the show.
Mm-hmm. Are you prepared for that? Do you have comebacks?
I have a couple of comebacks. But
you're
I'm
just
also
quick and witty to begin with. So
I'm also 6 foot and 300 pounds. People aren't as eager to get lippy with you. It does make a difference. It's Chris Rock, like 140 pounds.
Scrawny,
he played a crackhead and didn't have to do anything for the bit. You know what I mean? So there's a reason he got hit.
You're gonna be a crackhead and you start tomorrow.
He's like, I'm ready. I've been preparing for this my whole life.
So you kind of just like block them out? Like, have you trained yourself to kind of just tune those people out, block them out? Or?
No, you got to address it.
Okay.
You got to be like, look, man, not tonight. No one's here to hear you, whatever. I address it because if you don't address it, it can get worse. But, usually you hope the club security takes care of that and stuff. And most people are there to laugh. They're not there to be part of the show. So it's not a big a problem as people think it is.
That says, I have to say that says something about you, that you don't get rattled at something like that. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, you step into a ring and get punched in the face. So I guess,
So
you don't get rattled easy.
Everything's relative. You know what I mean? Someone yelling something in the show is like, whatever, man. I'll tell you what, if I'm having a bad set and someone does it, it definitely affects you more than if you're rolling along. If you're crushing it, I mean, it can. It'll throw you off, man. I've cut sets short before because,
if the heavy laughs are outweighing the fucking heckler, then.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But if you're dying on stage and stuff, you're supposed to do, 20 minutes, about 14 minutes, you start looking at your watch like, oh, I think I'm heading towards the closer. We're cutting this one short.
I'm sorry. I know you're about to ask a question. I apologize. I was just wanting to, while you brought it up, how does that work? Do you have somebody saying like, if you feel like you need to wrap early, you know what I mean? Is there somebody, behind stage giving you a signal or something like that? Or you give them a signal to try to end things?
So what happens is if you've ever heard getting light.
Okay.
So a lot of rooms, they'll have a light in the back of the room that they'll flash when you got like a minute left. Now, if you're fucking bombing, you can get that light early.
Okay. What if you're killing it though?
Look, you got to do your time.
Got it.
You run long, you're messing up the show. Now you're cutting into the next person's time. Yeah. Show runs long and stuff because no one wants to give up their time.
Yeah.
So everyone wants to go long. So that's a bad, you run long, you'll get banned from some shows too.
Wow.
So you get banned for that. And then if you're dying, there's, key words you can use. If I'm going to cut early, I'll be like, all right, I'm going to leave you guys with this. And I'll grab the mic stand. And the next comic knows, all right, he's ending. I need to get ready.
Yeah.
So
not only are you the talent, the comic, you set a lot of these shows up as well. You do a lot of fundraising and put together shows. So props for that for sure. Yeah. How is it? Is it hard to put 5 or 6 guys together to make a show?
I'll never use 5 or 6 guys.
Too many.
Yeah. It's awful. I use 3, 4 at the max for my shows. You see some of these shows on Long Island, 8, 10, 12 comics. It's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
You're not going to get, even if all 12 people are hilarious, that means they're doing 7 minutes each.
Right.
Like you don't have time to get into a rhythm and shit.
So this falls under Eye Doctor Productions, what you're talking about.
Yep. So, people hit me up. I produce my own shows. I produce fundraisers. And the nice thing about that is I get to control the comics I have, the time of the show, the whole 9.
Nice.
The beard just come out your nose?
Almost.
What's so funny?
This guy's funny. I'm telling you. I know you haven't got a chance to see him, but this guy's funny.
Do you have any upcoming shows?
I do. December 8th, we'll be at the East Patchogue VFW.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then December 12th, I'll be at the Elks Club in Patchogue, which is their steak night dinner, which is my favorite show of the year. It's just unlimited meat. No vegetables, no salad, no sides, just trays and trays of meat. Last year, I almost couldn't perform because I ate so much meat. I had the meat sweats going on. I was drunk and sweating, flaming young, and almost had to bail on the show 10 minutes before it started. It was the greatest night of my life.
That's awesome. That's an Elks Club?
Yeah, and they paid me. So.
Oh, man.
And you said that's December 19th?
December 12th.
December 12th. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like to check them out.
Yeah.
You should go.
I mean, the last one, the football fundraiser was fucking.
Oh, dude, real fun.
We were in stitches.
Yeah.
I see in a lot of your acts, you talk about how you love the NFL. Are you a big fantasy guy?
Oh, I am. Luckily, this year it's been awesome because I drafted Aaron Rodgers.
Oh boy!
So that started out
Are
well.
you a Jet fan as well?
No.
Okay.
No. And then 3 weeks ago, I traded for Joe Burrow.
Oh, man.
To help fortify my quarterback position.
That's left, right.
So I am in last place. I'm, of course, the fantasy team that's had the most points scored against him.
Oh, wow.
So every week, everyone has their strongest game versus me.
And who are you starting at, like Sam Howell or something like that?
No, I got Russ Wilson.
Okay.
So it's not bad, but it's
he's
not
on what, 5-game winning streak right now?
I don't care about winning. I need fantasy points. I don't care if you lose 40-0. If you put up some fantasy points,
absolutely, that's 100%.
So are you? Because we're all at this table. We're all big Giant fans. Are you a Giant fan?
Huge Giant fan.
All right.
Huge Giant fan. It's funny being a Giant fan. You can find out when people really hate you. Like I realized my girlfriend hates me because last Christmas she got me a desk calendar, a 365-day desk calendar of the New York Giants. So now they don't make me miserable from September to December. Now all year long I can hate the NFL and go, screw this guy, screw this guy.
Yeah.
Just.
Feel the pain.
So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts right now? I mean, because Mike, you said your Tommy DeVito jersey is coming tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely,
out,
man.
right?
That guy's fucking dropping bombs, 40-yard bombs, bro.
40. He had a great game.
He had a great game.
I think he had the second highest QB rating in the league on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your take? What are your thoughts?
It was versus Washington.
Yeah.
Let's not put him in the Hall of Fame.
And honestly, if we're tanking, why did we, try to win the game? I don't understand.
Why haven't we traded Barkley yet?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Why do we still have Barkley? I wanted to trade the pick for Barkley. I wanted to trade Eli that year and blow it up and rebuild then. I'm so tired of going 9-8 and winning one playoff game.
I know.
I don't want mediocre. Blow it up, hit rock bottom, and rebuild.
But we're there. So
we are not because we're going to win 6 or 7 games and have the
Carolina is going to get the first pick again. It seems like, right?
I can't see us winning 2 more games, honestly. But
I can see.
Do we play Washington again?
Can we play the Eagles twice?
I can see us beating New England next week.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean that's possible.
So that's very possible.
That's very possible. They're worse than the fucking Redskins.
Yeah, and I think don't we have Carolina on the schedule as well?
I don't think so.
No, we got the Eagles.
Oh well,
twice
Dallas played them, so we're in the same division, right? So we might have them. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Eagles, that's 2 losses right there with the Eagles. That brings us to 10 losses.
Yeah.
There's I think he's right. There's a possibility.
It's not going to be good.
It was nice to see the guys, have something to play for, a victory. But all in all, we should have tanked the fucking game. I mean,
they don't look at it like that. There's no fucking.
He did look at it when he was playing Dallas, and he fucking hung the team out to dry. So what? The next week, you have something with Ron Rivera? You want to own him?
There are so many guys in that team that are playing for that next contract.
Well, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
These guys they don't think like that. Now management might, and that's when you start putting guys on the IR
coaches
and when you start trading people, but they haven't done that.
No.
They should have traded Barkley.
They put a kicker out there that they knew was injured.
There's a ton of guys on 1-year deal, including Barkley, and they're fucking they want to perform.
Am I excited that we still got Danny Dimes for $40 million next year?
Oh wow!
I am not.
I heard he just got the surgery. I think yesterday.
Yeah, they said probably week 6 or 7 next year.
Why were they waiting for? That was 3 weeks ago?
Because they don't want him to play next year.
Yeah, no, it's a wrap.
But in seriousness, was it like an inflammation thing or something?
It might have been where they have to wait a few weeks for the injury to heal a little bit before they can have the surgery for it.
Crazy.
Yeah, well, this year it was terrible from baseball, from New York baseball and football. So
listen, I was Danny Dimes' biggest fan.
Me too. I was all about that.
Right, but
me too.
Listen, we have to move on. He's gun shy at this point, right? From being chased down and hurt so much, he'll never be the same. He's never feel comfortable in the pocket.
Not with that line.
No.
How do they not have that line figured out yet?
I mean, look, even DeVito, more sacks, right, in the first quarter than any quarterback in 25 years.
Yeah.
It was 5 sacks in the first quarter.
I think, nine total.
9 for the
total.
game.
Yeah.
He's not feeling too fucking good today.
No, thank God he's young. He could bounce back, but
Does anyone know where he went to school?
I didn't hear about him. And I never knew who
He's
he
a
was
Jersey
until
kid, though,
4
right?
weeks ago.
I mean, he grew up in Jersey, but
I think he went to 2 different colleges. I saw something, during the game the other day, but I couldn't tell you.
Was it like a
Maybe
Illinois
give us
or something like
a
that?
little heads up on.
So
I think that's Tony Romo
he's
Is it
living in the house that he grew up in right now.
with his parents.
With his parents.
Can you think about that? Can you imagine waking up? You're a professional fucking
He's a
athlete.
fucking rock star.
Yeah, professional athlete. He goes downstairs. His breakfast is on the table. They said his mom still does the laundry.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Italian. That's like that's
a
what
dream
Italian
come
kids
true.
do.
What was that game?
So he went to Syracuse in 2018, 19,
Right.
and 20, and then he transferred to Illinois in 22.
Okay. Not Southern Illinois.
All right, so he played some decent competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Syracuse got a tough schedule. Illinois Big Ten. It's top notch quality.
Somebody brought up on the radio, I heard, that they should be doing a Jersey Mike's commercial with this guy.
They should.
Right?
That's a
Would
great
hit
idea.
because Danny DeVito is the Jersey Mike's
Yeah,
spokesman right
absolutely.
now.
Oh, that's
So it's
awesome.
Tommy
Yeah.
DeVito.
That's a great idea.
Uncle Danny and Tommy, Jersey Mike's.
That's a great idea.
But like we said, if they don't protect this poor kid, they're gonna destroy him. Just like Zach Wilson, this poor kid got destroyed and he's done.
Yeah.
Who's the quarterback they're bringing up now? Or is it
Doyle.
Doyle?
Doyle or Doyle. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
No, yeah, I don't think.
And
it
then
does.
Simeon's backing him up. Wilson's now third string.
Third string. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Number 2 pick just got
What a fucking kick in the balls, man.
Go from banging your mom's best friend to fucking riding the bench.
Look, I saw the contract he signed. He's not that upset.
No way, right?
No. Plus, doesn't his family own JetBlue or something like that? Or
Get out
Really?
of here, really.
Zach Wilson?
I think his uncle owns JetBlue or
Get the fuck out of here.
yeah. And I've heard even something like some in Oracle.
By the way, how is that not
Yes,
JetBlue
JetBlue.
Stadium?
It's JetBlue, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Right?
Thank you.
It's fucking tailor-made for that stadium.
It should
JetBlue.
be, right? Yeah.
Wow. That's an awesome
Yeah,
point.
never thought about that, Joe.
I mean, how is that not called JetBlue Stadium?
Look at you.
Look, can we just go ahead and let me just say 2 years
Copyright
ago, tomorrow, I went down to Tampa for the Giants Tampa Monday Night Football game.
Mhm.
And it was an incredible stadium. And it just made me realize how fucking awful MetLife is.
Oh,
it might be
God.
the worst
It's
stadium
terrible. It
in
is.
any sport I've ever been to in my life.
I would agree with that.
It's
100%.
like going to a penitentiary,
It is miserable.
But
in
it's
the
fun-
middle of fucking marsh, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
But it's funny
And-
you say that, though. It was just, I heard just today that they took a poll from all the players, all the active players. What is the worst stadium in the NFL? And MetLife has been voted by the players as the worst stadium in the NFL.
Yeah, of course it is. It's just terrible.
FedEx Field's number 2.
You
What is
know,
that, Washington?
Washington.
And it's a shame because we call it New York, but we really all know that it's in New Jersey. And guys, when they come to visit, they don't appreciate the nightlife that New York could actually provide for them. Like they're sitting in hotels in New Jersey and fucking.
Yeah, I mean, but listen, how does the Jets and Giants not have their own facilities at this point, right? I mean,
I
it's
agree.
fucking New York.
Money.
How did that stadium cost 1.5 million and Dallas'
Dallas,
stadium cost
right.
1.5 billion?
Billion.
And they got a retractable roof,
Oh yeah.
for like an
Oh, listen.
85-mile big screen TV over the field.
That's
And-
simple economics. Everything costs more in New York.
Yep.
Everything. Right?
Union labor, man.
Yeah, baby.
Union
Right here.
labor just
197.
killed that stadium.
Adrian, have you been to that stadium?
Dallas?
What is it? AT&T.
AT&T.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
If you want it done right, the
Unbelievable.
first time.
That was the best stadium I've been to until I went to SoFi Stadium. SoFi Stadium is the nicest stadium
Yeah.
I've ever been to. Beautiful.
Open roof.
It's they can, but it's weird. It's almost like it's like see through. You know what I mean? Like their roof. It's hard.
Was
to
it like
explain.
Fremont Street? It's got like a little tarp over it or something. What do you mean? See
I didn't know what you
through?
meant it for. It's a weird. It's just a weird structure. It's hard to explain, but yes, you can open it.
When I see it on TV, the colors just pop.
Yeah, I mean, just they did. I mean, they did an
Outside, they have
unbelievable
like
job.
a water feature and
It
shit.
looks like a
right?
spaceship, just right in the middle of
The best stadiums ranked are U.S. Bank,
Who's
SoFi.
Who's
U.S. Bank is that where the Cardinals play? No,
I don't know. We were just there.
Minnesota.
Okay.
And that one's brand new.
Yeah.
SoFi. Those are the top 2 best ranked stadiums in the league. I haven't been to either. Just fucking shitty.
I'll hold
MetLife.
Raymond James up to any of them. It's unbelievable. The whole setup is.
I've been outside.
First
I haven't been
class.
to the stadium. I've been outside. I was at Legends Field across the street.
Okay, yeah, but we
Same.
did that, and it's crazy. I love it.
I was at the Buffalo Wild Wings across the street.
Same
I'm not
thing.
kidding. During
Same
the Super
thing.
Bowl.
During the Super Bowl?
Me and Jamie were at Buffalo Wild Wings across the street.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Which Super Bowl?
The one when Pittsburgh Steelers beat
Arizona?
Beat Seattle.
Steelers.
Arizona, right?
Was it? No, I don't think it was Arizona.
Was it Seattle Seahawks?
I can't remember his name. He made the sick catch in the corner of the end zone to win it.
Hines Ward.
Santonio Holmes.
Maybe it was home. I'm almost positive that was the Arizona.
How many
Super
years
Bowl.
ago was that?
Yeah, shit. At least 12 years ago.
Yeah, Kurt Warner was playing.
Probably was Arizona then. Yeah.
Steelers, Arizona. Steelers won. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Buffalo Wild Wings was fun. We went down there with thinking we had a chance to get a ticket. We sort of might have had a chance to get into the game, and that didn't work out. So we settled for B-dubs.
That's good enough, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
All right. I got a quick question for you guys. All right. I had a situation where I saw somebody very close to me fall down. And I kind of got in trouble because my first reaction was laughing.
So someone very close to you in distance, or you?
No,
friendship?
somebody who I'm very close.
Okay.
That's close to me.
Are you married to her?
Yes. She fell down.
I didn't laugh just now, Melissa.
And I kind of was I'm not gonna say she wasn't mad. She was laughing too, but my first reaction was I was laughing, and then it was like to say, "Are you okay?" And I'm just curious. What do you guys do? What do you guys do in a situation like that? All right?
It's a natural reaction, right?
Double down. Don't apologize. Once you apologize, then you admit you were wrong. So just keep laughing.
I mean, someone falling is just fucking funny. So
Every time.
you gotta laugh.
I think it depends. I think I feel because she's close to me. I knew she was okay because she was kind of laughing. So that's why I was laughing. But like, if I see it, like if I'm in the street and I see somebody fall down, I think I'm going to go over and help first before.
While you're laughing.
I don't know.
You always laugh.
No, a lot of times, yeah,
Was
it
this
just comes out.
inside or outside?
This was inside.
All right. I think it's less funny inside.
It is. You fall outside, especially like falling down like the front steps, like 2 or 3 steps.
Oh yeah.
That's just hilarious.
I mean, I busted my ass.
I saw this video.
Yes.
I busted my ass.
And his wife posted the video.
Yeah, that was a good video.
And you could hear her laughing.
Yeah.
On the ring?
Yes. I fucking hard, bro. I was fucked up. I was fucked up.
So let me ask you a question. When you landed, did you jump up real quick and
I
look
thought
around
I
to see
broke
if
my
it?
hand. I jumped up holding my hand. I thought I fucked my fingers.
He made a noise I never knew could come out of a man. Okay, when he fell down.
Yeah, it was bad, dude.
But you guys got it easy. I'm a fat guy. So every time I fall down, and it's something that happens with every fat person I've ever seen, it's the worst. Our shirt always comes up to reveal our belly. I don't know what it is. Every time a fat person falls, the belly pops out.
It's true.
It's
true. true.
I don't know what
I think you saw a good part of my ass. My shorts went down a little.
It's like, grab my love handles and help me up.
It's something. I don't know what it is, but
yeah, I mean, it just stops and makes you think a little bit. You know what I mean? Because you see people and then it makes me think like viral videos, right? Now, it's old as shit, this video, but you could put it on right now and I'm going to start cracking up. You guys remember Grape Lady?
Oh, Grape Lady.
Oh, yeah.
Reporter,
That fucking
right?
video is funny as hell.
You know what I mean? It's still.
She's stomping on the grapes with the other lady.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it now and I want to just start, cracking up. It's just a noise she makes like,
Oh, yeah. She gets fucked up.
She makes some interesting fucking sounds, man.
And then the best part is when they pan back to the 2 people, the anchors in the studio, and they're like, oh,
yeah.
like they're like, I hope she's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I hope she's all right. You know what I mean? That makes me fucking laugh. How old is that video? Old? I feel like that's got to be like 13 years old.
Probably.
Right?
yeah.
It's old.
And I crack up hysterical all the time. I don't know. I felt bad there for a little bit. I knew she was okay, but it just something I thought about.
One video I was looking at made me laugh was Joe Mylonas' Golden Gloves boxing match.
Oh.
No, I'm just teasing.
I'm not sure which one that was, but
Wait, hit pause. Gabe's got it up right now.
Actually, the first one I saw was a guy.
Emerson grapes, and
this
the
great
winner this Saturday who's studying music, eating international foods, having wine tours and tastings, vineyard tours, seminars, arts and crafts. It's a lot of fun, a whole day. Stop. Oh, stop.
Wait, was that Joe's video? That's the same sound.
Just wait. Look.
Hurt. No, I think she is.
Oh my!
I think she broke a rib.
Oh, that is great. Good job, Gabe.
So you can't help laughing when someone falls. That's a perfect example.
I mean, well, that's a video. I don't know. Maybe.
No, and if that happened in real life, in front of you, forget about it, man. You might pee yourself.
You think you would start laughing? You don't think you would check to see if she's okay?
100% the laughter coming out.
What is wrong with us?
No, you could try to bend over and try to help her while you're laughing, but it's coming out.
I don't know what was funnier, the actual fall or the sounds.
The sounds afterwards were incredible.
And then when these people they sit there, they make a song to it.
Yeah.
You ever see that?
Oh, the remix.
The remix. I love the internet.
What's her name? With ain't nobody got time for that. I got bronchitis.
And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Video.
Oh yeah.
They did a
Sweet
remix
Brown.
Sweet.
Was it about a fire?
Yeah. Ain't no one time. I said, ain't no one got time for that.
Oh Lord, it's a fire. Wow. So we're all going to hell together. All right, that's fine.
Listen,
Yeah.
that's that Seinfeld episode, right? Is it their final episode of Seinfeld, right?
Oh yeah.
Where they say
John Pinette's getting he's getting mugged and they just laugh.
What'd you say, Gabe?
He's got the great remix.
All right, pull it up. Here we go. Our producer at work.
the remix.
The remix.
DJ Gibraltar.
No, dear, she's actually hurt.
Frog. She looks like you got frog legs.
Ah, man.
Oh, that's fucking gold. That's gold.
It's just instant laughter, man. That one
Every time.
There's another one. My son plays me every now and then. He'll just do it because he just gets a kick out of me cracking up. Where this kid's slipping on ice. I swear to God, he's slipping on ice
For about a minute and a half, right?
His feet are just going. His arms are flaring around, stuff like that. He's just, and you think he's going to do it like 7 times. You think he's got it, and then he just busts his ass, and it's just hysterical. I don't know, Gabe. We got to try to find that one. I'll find it for you, buddy. Good stuff.
All right, so back to your Golden Gloves boxing match.
Okay, which one are you talking about?
I guess you were slim. You were fighting Jason.
Okay, so Jason. So you talking about because I actually have a Golden Gloves record for the longest time between Golden Glove appearances.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was 20 years because it used to be you only eligible from 17 to 34, and then they raised the age limit. When they raised the age limit, so I did it when I was 18, and I did it when I was 38.
What did they raise the age limit to?
To 39.
All right, so you snuck in. That's your last bout?
Someone sent me the notice, the application to enter 15 minutes before the deadline.
Oh, wow.
And I filled it out, sent it in, and fought 10 days later without training.
So
it showed.
Watching your first video, I thought you might have had a chance to win. I mean,
I still watched that video and I'm upset. I think I won that.
Did you have a standing 8 count? Did you?
Yeah, I gave him an 8 count.
What the fuck?
It's what are you gonna do?
What do you mean? And I was watching. You landed a lot of punches, and
I was very mobile. I was active. I am very not what you see here today.
How did they raise the other guy's hand?
That was 100 pounds ago.
Oh my God!
The most corrupt sport you would say is boxing, right?
I don't know if it's corrupt, but it's.
I mean, that's amateur level. Why wouldn't they score correctly? I don't understand.
Hey, what'd you say? The most corrupt sport in America is boxing?
I'm saying, well, I don't know if that's not America, but the most corrupt sport.
Why? What sport would you say?
I would agree.
Basketball.
With that, I think.
Yeah, no, it's definitely boxing. The judging in boxing has always been very subjective. Let's say.
Yeah.
And look, we just had a kid the other day because I help out sometimes, and he lost a decision. Like clearly won all 3 rounds. You watch it, and he was just dominating, and he lost a split decision. And you say, "How is that possible?"
Yeah,
and it's just, what are you gonna do?
So you're on the same page as me, where you think you won that first fight.
Look, it was close enough where I think I should have won. I don't think I was robbed per se. It wasn't like a dominating no doubt performance, but it was definitely, I felt I did enough to win.
He's gonna try.
Someone's trying to come in.
Really? Fuck, Gabe. Someone's trying to come in.
Oh, it's Nick. Hang on a second, Gabe.
What's up?
Hey, Nicky from Costello's Pizza.
What's up, guys?
Cafe Costello. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I'm talking.
You're live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Push the hands. Huh? You want to talk? No. Oh, 2 seconds. Yeah.
This is so New York, by the way.
The neighbor.
This is our pizza guy, bro.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Let's
Yeah.
go talk about sports. Naples.
Turn your camera over. Turn your camera on.
Hey, Nick, come over here. Say hello. Hey, that's Mr. Nick.
Nick, our producer Gabe wants to know, how do you say mozzarella?
Mozzarella.
Yeah.
Mozzarella. I love this one. Is it radio?
Yeah, this is Gabe. He's in Tennessee. He's our producer.
What's up? Oh, yeah, say hi to me.
Yeah.
Come and see me.
5 minutes later.
No, just us.
No. Is it same everyone?
Same every week. He's a guest today.
No. Tonight. With these people?
Yeah, all the same.
Yeah. For computer.
Yeah.
You need a pizza man.
Yeah. Yeah, next time, bring some pizza.
I don't care. I bring pizza.
10 minutes later.
All right, Joe. So we were talking about your Golden Gloves and the 20-year, what was it, 20-year gap?
I had a 20-year gap between appearances.
All right. So what makes a man decide at what age? 38?
38.
To go back in the ring with amateur boxers and think that you have a chance?
Pride, stupidity. Stupidity.
Have you been training those whole 20 years?
No, I was in and out of gym. I was on the Fort Gordon boxing team for a while. When I was in Colorado, I was in a couple of gyms I went to and stuff. And, you always stay in that gym. And for the people who love boxing, it's in your blood. I mean, I'll be fighting until the day I die. I love it. It's awesome. You still got to push yourself. You got to make sure you can still,
Yeah.
Like Rocky said, you got to go toe to toe and still throw the blows,
Amen.
But the fight you saw in about 5 or 6 years ago, 7 years ago now, it did not go well.
With Kenny Ocean.
It was so a few things went wrong that night. The first thing was I showed up for the fight. Now this is super heavyweights. Like in amateur boxing, it's not enough you're heavyweight. They want you to feel bad about yourself. You are super
heavy.
fat.
So what is the weight? 250 and above?
No, it's 203 and above.
Okay.
That's super heavyweight?
Super heavyweight.
Really?
Yeah.
You would qualify, Adrian.
Oh, for sure.
So
Sure.
I was at the time like 270. So now everyone that was fighting on this card was a super heavyweight. They showed up and you have to wear their jerseys, and all they showed up with were large jerseys. These jerseys are slightly spandex material and they were fucking small. And as I pulled it over me, it was much like I imagined sausage being made. Stuff gets shoved in and stuff.
Why is this guy fighting in a wetsuit? I don't get it. What's going on here?
And it felt that way too. And I was pissed. I'm throwing stuff in the locker room. I'm yelling, "This is bullshit. This is bullshit. How am I supposed to fight like this?" And one of my corner guys looks at me and goes, as he's eating Chinese food, goes, "It doesn't look that bad." I almost fought him in the locker room. I was so mad. So by the time I got in the ring, I was done. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I got some punches in. I like to think in 20 or 30 years, no one will remember the fight. But
it's all over.
Yeah, it's all over YouTube, buddy. Sorry.
It is. Thank you. But fortunately,
that shit doesn't
fight,
go away.
The fight from 20 years ago is also there. And then I fought last year in the Tunnels to Towers fundraiser for 9/11 first responders. And that was a much better fight. It was a close decision. I see Gabe pulled up the video for us. And it was an amazing setup. We fought at Staten Island Yankee Stadium. We were right on the infield. Oh, it was unbelievable. Music playing us in. It was a good time. There were commentators really cool. And shit. So, and they were pretty funny.
I mean, look, you're getting punched for charity, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
There's our guy Leaf in the corner.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm in the red gloves.
Now, so you said super heavyweight. So just if you're over 203, so you could be 205 and you could fight somebody at 270?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
It's funny because in this fight, I think I'm 288 and I think he was like 250.
Yeah, you look like Butterbean in there.
You just took one on the chin there like a champ, bro.
Yeah. Well, it's
I
what
would have been
do.
in the hospital for 10 days after that one.
And this is me complaining to the ref about getting an 8 count, but I actually enjoy this because we got so into it here at the end. We were still fighting after the bell.
Oh,
the
really?
bell rang and we still throwing
That
punches
was it,
and stuff.
yeah.
But it was no ill will, just
Now, like, so what happens after the fight? You guys kind of hug it out?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Amateur boxing, it's really a brotherhood. Boxing in general. Out of all the people I've met in boxing, 99% of them are awesome human beings. You respect the guy getting in the ring with you.
Sure.
Because you understand how difficult it is. And, I still get nervous and stuff and scared and whatever.
You got to be an adrenaline junkie, right? I mean, it takes a lot of balls to get into the ring and a lot of balls to get onto the stage and do stand-up.
I've been skydiving a few times.
I did it once.
Yeah, a couple trips to Iraq. You're looking for that rush, blackjack tables, whatever you got to do. So,
He's living on the edge, folks.
Yeah, I don't believe in condoms. I like to live dangerously. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely takes a certain type. For
Yeah,
sure.
oh, definitely,
For sure.
definitely.
To know, I mean, I'm going to get punched in the face and probably several times.
I'll tell you what, it's even scarier when you haven't trained for it and it's too late to back out and you're like, all right, well, I just got to go get my ass whipping now. Like,
now, what kind of what do you do for training? Is it mostly?
It looks like not much.
That's the most accurate statement I've heard tonight.
He's on the George Foreman training.
I'm saying, I mean,
I let random people punch me in the face.
I mean, I know you're not, chasing chickens in the backyard. I'm saying, but are you, what do you do? Okay, ready? You have.
I do a lot of sparring.
Okay, so that's really
sparring.
That's really.
I'd say half my training is sparring.
Okay,
and then I do some bag work and stuff. Are you asking me? Do I go running?
Yeah,
I'm just
trying to understand what.
I think
no.
The short answer is no, and the long answer is: are you trying to be hurtful? Clearly, I am not running, sir.
I mean, not now, but you're not. You don't have a fight coming up. I'm saying when you have a fight.
I do have a fight coming up.
All right,
I'm fighting in May in the Rude Dog World Championships, Masters World Championships.
Okay,
it'll be in Brooklyn, Connecticut, and. I'm looking forward to that.
So, and is this for charity as well?
No, this is for a belt.
Oh, okay.
And I lost in the finals 3 years ago in another split decision, which I'm pretty sure I won.
So there's some bias there.
No, there's no bias. I'm just, I just want my belt.
There you go.
There you go. Nice.
So, yeah.
You got to get the strap.
All right. So now you have this mindset. You have a fight coming up in 6 months. When do you really
buckle down?
Yeah.
I'd say at least
turn it on
May 1st,
10 to 12 days before. Unfortunately, we talk about this all the time with my trainer. He gets so mad at me. My problem is I'm a pretty tough guy. I can take punches. So I slack on my training because I'm like, oh, my chin's good enough. They're never going to knock me out. I'm going to be in every fight. I'm always going to be competitive. I'm not going to embarrass myself. But no, this fight, I'd say March is when I start getting serious.
Okay, I mean,
maybe
that's right.
a good
2 months.
8 week training camp.
So you got a tough chin, and
unbelievable.
I know everybody here have seen these Russian slap fights and shit like that.
Never in a million years.
No, you would never.
You're not. Let me tell you, if you slap me lightly, I will lose my mind. You punch me in the face and I'll smile at you and buy you a beer. If you slap me, I'm killing you, your children, your dog, anyone who may have met you. Don't you ever slap me. I don't understand how these people do that.
Oh, man.
And
It's different, man.
it's different. Who puts their hands down and lets someone hit them undefended? It's the dumbest thing in the world.
You see when they mess with them too and they do the wind up? Right?
Oh, yeah. They're like kind of.
Right?
Yeah. Lining you up for
They're
that
fucking
purpose.
aiming. They're fucking
Bitch
lining
smack.
that shit up.
Yeah, have you seen the women do it?
No.
Yeah.
You never seen
Really?
it? Yeah, you see the women do it.
Look, whoever wins the coin toss wins. There's no second hit usually.
Right. Whoever gets hit first is
The
pretty
winner.
much-
Yeah. It's the dumbest thing in the world.
What about UFC? How do you feel about that?
I love it.
Do you really?
I love everything.
As a boxer, huh?
Look, UFC, the top guys fight the top guys. They don't give a shit about wins and losses.
Okay.
Boxing, everyone tries to protect their record. And,
a lot of politics and
there's
bullshit
too
involved.
much. But UFC, look, if you put me in a cage, I'm tapping as soon as I touch the ground. I can't wrestle. You're going to hurt me. I got nothing but respect for those guys. But I love that the top guys fight the top guys.
Yeah.
Every card on UFC is a good card. When's the last time you saw a UFC card that sucked? It doesn't happen. The matchups are unbelievable.
Right.
So as a boxing guy, as a combat sport guy, I guess you want to call it, I have nothing but respect for the matchup, the matchmaking, the brutality of it.
I thought you just might find maybe a little boring when they're locked up and holding.
I have nothing but respect for those wrestlers because you got to be able to 6-7 different things. You got to kicking, punching, defense, wrestling.
And would you ever try it?
Yeah, because I'm stupid.
Yeah, you're psycho.
Like of course I would get in a cage with someone, but I'm tapping out as soon as you wrap me up on the ground.
Yeah.
Like I'm not, you ain't breaking my arm. Yeah.
So how do you feel about the Paul brothers?
Jake Paul and
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Look, so I get them confused.
Are you
Logan Paul
Are you calling Jake Paul out right now?
Logan Paul's the YouTube guy.
They're both
No, but the more popular.
I want
to fight him.
I think he's got skills.
Don't they?
I really do. I'm just curious.
He's a legit boxer,
Yeah,
right?
I'm just curious. A person who's been in the ring, like what they think.
Now I always get them confused. Who wrestles?
Oh, I have no idea.
I think Logan does the wrestling, right? He does like WWF, and I've heard he's actually like a really good wrestler, like a good performer, whatever. Look, say what you say about Jake Paul. I don't like him. I think a lot of his fights might be fixed, or they may have an unspoken contract where he's like, wink, wink, you're going to make $1 million, but at some point you're going down.
Right. Let me hit you.
But what I respect about him is the undercard of his fights are unbelievable. All the fighters on his cards get paid. So you have to respect him as a promoter. People are making money. He's bringing people to the sport that would normally wouldn't watch it.
Okay.
So
fair.
I respect that. As a human being, yeah, he's a piece of shit. But
are you calling him out right now?
I wish.
Let's go.
Yeah, come on.
Let's set the card. July.
Set it. Hey.
4th of July.
July 1st, I'll start training. I will do a brisk race walk in the village. I will walk to the docks and back and be ready for my
get ready, right? Because all you got to do, seriously.
I will loop the dock, right? Hoop
it's hoop the dock.
So both brothers are actually boxers, but Jake is the one that's trying to do MMA.
Okay, well, there's one that does WWE.
Okay.
And he's an unbelievable performer, I'm told.
I mean, it looks like whoever boxes, well, you say they both box. Well, the one who boxes.
Jake and Logan.
I think Jake.
Both box.
Okay.
Jake is trying to do MMA.
But, I mean, I don't know who's who. They both look like they have some skill.
Look, everyone looks good when you hit a heavy
shape, and they look like.
I mean, I'm just saying, it looks like they have, this is obviously the untrained eye, you know what I mean? Watching, I'm seeing highlights and stuff like that, but it looks like, it looks like they could.
Jake is the one that does the WWE.
Okay.
And Logan's focusing on the boxing.
Okay. So again, I respect him as a promoter. People get paid. He's bringing more eyes to the sport. All that is a good thing. His fights leave a little something to be desired.
So you're saying he's a Taylor Swift of boxing? Is that what you're saying?
He's undefeated.
Are you saying he's fucking Travis Kelce?
I was saying, right? Supposedly she's bringing millions of eyes to football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly, because the NFL's been struggling with ratings. So thank God for her.
Yeah, true.
Right, as if they needed more.
Sorry, I'm just trying. I'm reaching for another Mick Ultra.
Hey, another 100 calories. Yeah. Watch out.
I could have just ran to the faucet and got you a glass of water.
Guys, I'm trying. All right, how about a little support? All right, I'm trying.
So all right. So what's your favorite thing to eat when Thanksgiving comes? Hold on. Not the best thing you.
I know. It's just...
When Thanksgiving comes around in 2 days and you sit down, what's the first thing you scoop in onto your plate?
Ready? You want to know what my plate looks like? Okay.
No. I want to know the first thing you scoop onto your plate.
That's tough because we put it out. We serve it like buffet style.
Okay.
So what is the first thing you're going for? Is the question
because there is no.
I'm going down the line.
Yes, I'm going down because I'm going for all of it.
All right.
So
no one else is there. In this imaginary world where your fat ass is sitting at the buffet alone, what are you going for?
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Why is this special guest yelling at me?
Because someone has to take control today. What are you going for at a buffet alone?
Stuffing.
Yes.
Stuffing is the first thing I'm going for.
Okay.
All right. Turkey's probably the last thing I'm going for. Okay. It's stuffing.
You're saying all the right things.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
No, stop at stuffing.
It almost made up for the Michelob Ultra. Almost.
Yeah.
I would say stuffing myself. My mother makes it with sausage and it's
The
fucking
sausage
delicious.
stuffing,
Oh my God.
and you layer it with gravy.
Mom, you do it right.
Dude, I go for the corner, like the burnt
Yes,
corner, bro.
crusty.
I love
Yeah,
that.
because it's
Joey,
crusty on the top and a little mushy inside.
How does your mom make her stuffing?
If you look on Facebook, the recipe's there.
The internet has several pages of this. Several internet videos of her stuffing.
And she said it sounds great. Yeah, it tastes delicious.
Fucking family in the holidays.
Joe, what do you go for? What's the first thing you go for?
Sausage stuffing covered in gravy.
Ooh.
If I could chop it up and snort it, I would. It is fucking incredible. It is, and I'll eat it 3-4 days later. That's it for the next 3 days. That's all.
Why does the turkey dinner hit better the second day?
What is it like? Coagulates kind of thing? It's like sauce too.
You know
Right?
what?
When you eat sauce.
I actually have an answer for this. Because by the time Thanksgiving dinner comes, you're not hungry anymore.
That's
You've been
too
eating
much.
appetizers, all the freaking
Did a long day before you
the
actually
meat,
eat
the
food.
pepperoni and cheese platter, and the crackers and the dip, and you've been eating for
That's true.
5-6 hours. By the time you get to the turkey, you ain't even hungry no
That's
more.
very true.
So
No,
USA,
I think you're
USA
right
Today
on
just
point
put
with that.
something out. It's the the 5 dishes that are most overrated, and I do not agree with this whatsoever, except for a few. But they have mashed potatoes as number one as the most
overrated?
overrated side dish for Thanksgiving.
No, especially if that turkey's
It
a little
depends who
dry.
made
You
them,
gotta
honestly.
get them
It
potatoes in
depends
there.
how they're made.
It depends who
But
made them.
I almost agree with that because you have mashed potatoes twice a week.
They have stuffing as number
Like-
3.
No way.
Okay, fuck this list.
This list is
This
trash.
sucks.
I can't even believe you brought it up.
Probably right. Are you looking at the Wall Street Journal there, Gabe?
This is USA Today. They have cranberry sauce.
Yes.
Uh,
Throw that. Well, listen, I'll
spinach.
tell you what. The next day, I make my sandwich and I mix the cranberry sauce with the mayonnaise on my sandwich, and it is fucking
Yeah, you know what?
delicious.
That's the last thing I'm grabbing is the cranberry.
Yeah.
And look, if you have cranberry sauce, it better come out of a can, and it better be like one
The shape
big
of the
blob.
can.
Yeah.
Why you
If
like that jelly?
Yeah, the
I
cranberry
certainly
log.
do not like homemade cranberry sauce.
Oh no,
That is trash.
Yeah.
You spend 5 hours for that garbage? No.
I'll save you a plate. You try it.
No.
It's good.
No.
Oh, it is.
I'm 300 pounds. I think I know what tastes good. You can give the fat guy some advice? Maybe
After
next year you can tell
45
me how to
years of
style
eating.
my hair.
Well, I think maybe he's just saying you haven't had the right fresh cranberry sauce yet.
It's better out of the can.
I don't.
I mix it with
I
the
don't care if
mayonnaise.
it's in the can or fresh. I'm not fucking with it.
I mean, it definitely gets passed over.
So, how I do it, I put everything on a plate, and I kind of almost mix it all together.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, mix it all together, and like that's just
Oh no.
no.
Can we say yams and sweet potatoes are overrated as well?
Yes.
Yes.
And my mother makes a great fucking like
Whatever.
candy
You can
yams
load it with
the
as many marshmallows as
and
you
shit.
want.
Yes,
It's
yes.
not going to make it any
no,
better.
No, it's disgusting. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
And if you bring a fucking sweet potato pie, fuck you. You're getting kicked out. Trash as well.
So what's dessert?
Apple pie warmed up with Cool Whip.
Cool. Yeah. Whipped cream. Yeah.
What about pumpkin pie?
Not a pumpkin pie guy.
No, pecan.
Nope.
We do pumpkin pecan.
Apple.
Yeah.
Italians
And
don't
if-
do pies. We do fucking cannolis and
Cheesecake.
I'm
cheesecake.
a weird Italian. I don't like cannolis or cheesecake.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like canola. I like cheesecake. I don't like cannolis.
I don't like fruit in my dessert. I like pumpkin pie and apple pie and blueberry pie. Fuck that. I don't like it at all. I don't know. Never have.
Turning down a lot of dessert, Joe? Is that what you telling
Unless
us?
it's a
We also
cannoli or
learned
cheesecake.
Joe does not like Halloween, St. Patty's Day. He's a very
I got a
humbug kind of
long
guy.
list of shit I hate, dude.
Okay. I'm okay. You know, I'm a big hater. So, you know, I'm in hater's ball. Hate.
Who makes the cheesecake at home? I mean, do they make it fresh or you go to the bakery and get it? or
It
what?
depends. It depends where I'm going. If it was at our house growing up, it was always bakery. But if you go to certain other people's houses that we did, sometimes it was homemade.
Yeah. My wife makes a
Fire.
fire cheesecake when she wants to. When she wants to. Hello.
Dude, a piece of cheesecake and a cup of coffee.
Oh my god!
You know,
It's
like the
heaven.
cold and hot aspect. I love that shit.
All right. So who's hosting Thanksgiving this year?
Not me. I'm
Not
going
me.
to my mommy's house.
I guess technically I might be because my girlfriend's hosting and
Okay.
There you go.
kind of in there.
Yeah, I'm hosting.
How big is the bird?
20 pounds. We're doing a bird and a ham.
There you go.
17 and a half pounds. Just picked it up the other day.
Okay, that's enough for leftovers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's enough for leftovers because no one eats it.
Well, especially because we're having ham too. This is the first year we're doing
Spiral ham.
turkey and a spiral ham. Yeah.
It's funny because her son was made a strong case for bringing a ham to the meal. And she's like, no, ham is for Easter. We're not having ham on
Ham's
Thanksgiving.
delicious. I love ham.
I
love ham leftover too.
Ham leftovers
Ham
are
and
way better
eggs,
than
fucking ham sandwich.
You can have it on any occasion, right? Christmas,
Now
Thanksgiving.
tomorrow, either the day before Thanksgiving, or the morning of, if you catch a store, I'm buying a few loaves of Italian bread.
Yep.
For Friday.
Ah, good fucking idea.
And, yeah. Anybody else?
That's a pro tip right
Oh
there.
yeah, dude, that's Fat Kid 101. All right,
Get those
Fat Kid
heroes
101.
going.
You prepare and stuff, okay, and you sit there and you get to hear the sandwiches for Friday.
Yeah.
I respect it.
I always rely on mommy. Mommy, when we get to make a sandwich.
Yeah, doing it on Italian bread's even better.
Yeah.
Well, I assume with the Michelob Ultra, you need some low carb wraps.
No,
And just
see, that's why I'm having the Michelob
He's
Ultra.
having a turkey burrito.
Okay, that's why I'm having the Michelob Ultra. Listen, I'll throw down. Okay, I'll throw down.
I assume with the Michelob Ultra, it's going to be a slap fight.
Where do you guys stand with the Hawaiian sweet rolls?
Love them.
Oh,
Wait, what is it?
Is it the
Wait.
Hawaiian street rolls?
Do they have a place in Thanksgiving?
I don't know what it is.
They have, yeah, you
The
do
little-
the king
the little-
Slider rolls,
Hawaiian
slider
Kings
roll.
Hawaiian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what do you do with them on Thanksgiving?
You eat them. What do you mean?
What?
You do with them? You put stuffing and mashed potatoes in them, and you eat them like that.
Like Tic Tacs.
Since when did this happen?
It's a great idea. Fuck.
Dude, oh, you put that sausage stuffing in one of those king rolls with a little butter.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, stepping it up a notch.
dude, it just moved a little.
Bam.
So speaking of food, Joe, special guest Joe, we do a little segment, and it's every week. It's what's the best thing you ate this week?
Not to toot my own horn, but toot toot. Every Sunday for football, I go get like 4 or 5 pounds of chicken cutlets from the butcher, and I make chicken cutlets,
Nice.
and they're incredible. Super thin from Chubb.
That is
and
actually my favorite food.
mine
So
too.
you
Hands down.
dip
That's my
them in
favorite
yolk
chicken
and then you what, flour them and bread them? Or
No, I
what's
don't
going on?
flour them. I use breadcrumbs and panko crumbs, and I make a mixture. And then this week to change it up, the fried onions.
Yeah.
I crushed them up and I put them in the breadcrumb mix,
Ooh.
so they were fried onions
So you got
on the
panko
outside.
and the fried onion. It's really
Panko,
crunchy, huh?
Yeah, because you got to have the texture. I'm a big texture guy.
Yeah.
And so we had breadcrumbs, the panko, and the fried onions, and I fried them up. And I got to tell you, I was pretty pleased.
You have to throw into that
Pat yourself on the back.
some shaved Parmesan.
Oh.
Shave some Parmesan to the breadcrumbs. Mm.
Okay, I'm not
So-
against that.
All right. I don't do any of that. I just do yolk bath.
Yeah.
You know? And then breadcrumbs. That's it. I don't do flour. What does flour do to it?
It kind of binds the crumbs.
It,
and
it,
gives
it
it like
makes
a,
it stay a little. I've seen people do the yolk, the flour, the yolk, and then the breadcrumbs.
Oh, wow.
Like a double layer of it. It's a little too much work for me.
I would do flour,
Especially 4 pounds.
egg, breadcrumbs.
I wouldn't do anything, but I do advise my wife to do this. And I don't have to tell my mother. She already knows. Super thin, nice and crispy on the outside.
They gotta be
juicy
Is your name Tommy
delicious.
DeVito? You still living at home?
I actually live right
Almost.
next door to my mother.
He yells out the window.
Hey, Ma, where's the meatloaf?
Oh, who we kidding? I don't even have to say anything. All right, she already
She's just
knows.
bringing it over. Yeah, nice.
That's awesome. Good for you.
As a non-New Yorker, I need to ask, what's the difference between a chicken cutlet and just a fried chicken breast?
The thinness.
Yeah.
It's a breast sliced thin, so you're getting like 7 slices out of a breast, right?
yeah.
I don't know about 7, but you're definitely getting them.
Yeah.
And when they're that thin, you only got to cook them about 3 minutes on each side, 3 or 4 minutes. And it's just,
You got to pound that chicken flat.
dude. Sometimes I will get out
Tenderize the chicken.
the
Gabe,
roller.
I just need a piece of Italian bread mayonnaise, and the chicken cutlet. I don't need any fucking vegetable or anything else on that sandwich.
It seems like Mike just rings a bell. That's what it sounds like, right? And fucking,
I
right?
wish it was that easy.
It sounds that easy, bro.
Who you kidding, Joe? Your mother brings over trays.
Wait, say that again, Gabe. Sorry, buddy, we didn't hear you.
I was saying to Joe because I know he probably tours for his show. But if you ever come to the Nashville area, let me know, and I'll take you to the good fried chicken places out here.
No, I love Nashville. I'll definitely let you know when I'm down there, man.
What place you talking about? Because I was just in Nashville last year.
So
it's a Pakistani place, right?
It's called KFC's.
The big deal here is
Popeyes?
the big deal out here is Nashville hot chicken.
Yeah.
And the way that they make it is they actually put the hot ingredients into the batter, so it's not just dripping with sauce. And there's levels to it, like stupid hot, mild, and regular hot, and that sort of thing. But to be warned, the mild is really hot still.
Oh wow!
So if you don't have that tongue for hot, it's probably not the best idea.
Like so hot you can't even taste it, or is it just hot? Like I never understand that why someone would want it that hot.
So I like hot, so I got the hot. And my fingers were burning. I touched my face, and that was a mistake.
Oh wow!
I had snot just dripping out of my nose. My eyes
That's what happens to me.
I've done that in the South before.
It's like an allergic reaction. You should not be eating this shit if your fucking nose is dripping. You know?
Do they have like a Scoville meter? Is it Scoville?
Something like
that.
Yeah, but yeah, they have different variations of hot, and yeah. It's
I think for our next show, maybe we do one of those hot contests.
You ever see Hot Takes?
Oh God, no.
On YouTube? It's dope. Check it out. This guy interviews A-list celebrities, and throughout their interview,
they have to keep eating hotter.
They have to keep eating wings, and they get hotter as the interview goes on.
Oh wow!
And it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you got to tap out
and shit, and they're just like, yeah, it's good stuff. Great, a brilliant concept.
Brilliant.
So Joe, you and I are probably gonna have the same answer, right? As far as what's the best thing we ate this week?
Absolutely.
Joe and I, we are embarking on we call it a fat kid field trip, and we're trying to find the best pizza in the tri-state area. And we landed at John's Bleecker on Friday night
in Lower Manhattan.
Yeah, and go ahead, Joe, tell them about it.
Well, John's Bleecker happened to be where we were going to be, so we hopped down on a subway, and I remember turning the corner and seeing the sign, dude, and I got the chills.
Yeah.
So John's of Bleecker Street, if you're into pizza, if you live in New York or the tri-state area up here, it's probably ranked in most people's top 10 easily, maybe top 5 of the best pizza around. Adrian and I have yet to been there until this past Saturday. Was it Saturday? Friday. And it did not disappoint, man. I mean, it was everything.
There we go.
What was it about the pizza that put it over the edge?
All right. It was thin slices, small. It had a ton of cheese on it and 2 toppings, and it was fucking
stiff. It didn't fall.
No, it was.
You folded it in half like a real New Yorker?
Like a regular slice, and it held its own. The worst thing in the fucking world is when you pick up a slice and
it just flops.
It's the worst.
It was like a little charred, but not burnt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was just, it had that crisp to it.
Yeah. I mean, we warmed up the palate with some fried galamad.
Yeah. It was phenomenal.
It was really good.
Seriously. That might have been some of the best pizza I've ever had.
I mean, for the 2 hours we were there, or hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
There was a line wrapped around down the block for most of that time. Well, all that time.
I don't want to cause any problems, but I've seen Joe talk about his family, and he has never used the passion that he just used to talk about his family that he did about this pizza. Dude, there was a look in his eye, I'm
telling you, it was unbelievable.
Listen,
Adrian, right?
For a minute, we didn't even make eye contact with each other. Okay, we were just sitting there. We swan dived into this. Okay, we were making love to this pizza for a minute there. It was
they use oregano, like the
whole scene was awesome.
So, I don't know if they use oregano.
I'm sure they have some oregano in the sauce, but they don't put extra on.
No.
We got pepperoni and meatball.
Okay.
That's how good was that sauce? I knew that because we had, like I said, we had calamari before, and I'm like, oh my god, this sauce is amazing, and it was the same sauce in the pizza, and it just hit, bro.
Good.
It was phenomenal.
I mean, I wish we could have took 3 pies to go.
Yeah,
we couldn't.
But we couldn't.
Why couldn't you?
We were on our way to a concert. That would have been weird as fuck, dude.
That would have been awkward.
Walking into walking in
that
Madison
makes it
Square
awkward.
Garden like this, fucking pizzas. No, it was phenomenal. Good for them. And we're going to continue this trip next week, right? Because we're going to go to New Haven, Connecticut.
Yep.
To go to Sally's because supposedly New Haven, Connecticut has the best pizza.
Well, no, what was the one I was telling you?
The country.
L&B's, they say in
L&B
Brooklyn?
Spumoni Gardens in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Really famous spot.
So honestly, like I love that you guys, actually, fulfilling your fantasies.
For the record, we did ask you to come, and you want to know part of it.
No, you asked me to go to Connecticut.
No, you said that's where it is.
You said I'm not going to another state for food.
All right.
Just letting you know.
Can I continue my fucking train of thought here?
Hey, this is Beers and BS, the podcast, and it's the three of us. I just want to don't want to make sound like you're
enough
not
for your
included.
BS, and let me go. All right. So what I'm saying is, if you do these trips, you should do like a combo, like L&B's and the Connecticut trip at the same time. This way, so you can actually taste the difference.
Maybe we'll have to do it again.
Yeah.
Right, because
I'll
you're
go
kind
with
of biased when you're sitting there and in that fantasy world, and and you're hungry and you're eating it, but you have to compare it to something else.
That's true.
Yeah. Well,
I'll remember it.
I would say I savor that flavor. You know what I mean? So I'll remember it.
You didn't bring any home.
No, because we went to a concert.
No.
Selfish bastard.
There was none left to bring home. We would have had to order new pies.
Dude, I was picking off the plate next to me.
All right, so you were asking me what I ate.
Hold on. That's 100% accurate. Adrian, when the people next to us got up, they left a slice on their thing.
No, he
fucking
take it.
reached over and took that bitch.
Yeah.
Who are you?
It was because it was vegetarian. I wanted to try it.
What?
Let me tell you something. I have a newfound respect for you, my man. That's some fat guy shit if I ever seen it. It's like, let's do. Well, they left it. I mean, they weren't coming back for it.
Trip. I asked her, I said, hey, you going to finish that? And she's like, probably not. And she's like, you want some? I'm like, nah, I'll just wait. They got up and I was like,
that's the most ghetto shit I've heard this week. That is,
dude,
it was fresh. They didn't fuck with it. It looked good.
I wanted to try the vegetarian slice.
Yeah.
I would never. Come on.
It's phenomenal. So good.
I don't want nothing to do with a vegetarian slice.
What did they bang
That's
you
the only
for?
reason
What did they bang you for a slice over there?
I don't know. They don't sell slices.
Yeah. No
You have to buy a
slices.
pie.
What was a pie? Like $40?
I don't even know, bro. I should probably. I don't know. We had other shit. I didn't. We just gave it. We had to get out of there.
Yeah,
we gave the card.
We were drinking beers and stuff.
Pictures of Peroni while you're eating delicious pizza is a fucking good night.
Yeah.
And then you go see the Dave Matthews Band right after that, and we're even better.
Yes. Great
I
show.
took my lovely Mary out for a date on Friday night, and we went to J&R's. I had that prefix fucking skirt steak menu. It was fucking delicious. I was in heaven.
You should.
look, man, I don't want to criticize you.
No, criticize. Go ahead.
I know I'm the
You're a
guest
comedian.
here.
That's what you do. Go ahead. Shoot.
But I know you didn't just come on here and say your best fucking meal of the week was J&R's.
Yeah, honestly.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Bro, otherwise, it's Taco Bell, Burger King. You know what I mean? Come on. What the fuck?
Do you eat out a lot?
No, yeah. Yes and no, yeah. She'll make a big meal like on Sunday night. That'll last like Sunday and Monday. And then Tuesday, I'm kind of like on my own because we're fucking doing this. I didn't eat anything tonight, I'll be honest with you. So I'm waiting for this to wrap up. I was hoping the old man brought a pie over, but he fucked us. Wednesdays, I'm in school. So,
All right. So
I'm on my own.
we got John's a Bleecker, J&R's. What about you, Joe?
I talked about the homemade chicken cutlets I made. Next week, I'm sure next week your favorite meal will be the time you went and got this real authentic Italian at Olive Garden.
No, I like the Irish restaurant McDonald's. I heard they make a hell of a quarter pounder.
Oh man! All right, guys, we're gonna start wrapping up right now. We have our new segment, the Brew Crew Mailbag, where people, our audience, our fans have emailed us a few questions, and I'm gonna read them off to you guys, and we'll go from there. All right,
let's go.
You want to play? You want to participate?
I will most certainly jump in.
And thanks for sending some messages and emails.
Yeah, and please continue to send them at brewcrew@beersandbs.com.
Absolutely, we enjoy and appreciate everything you can say.
All right, our first one's from Amy in Medford. Okay,
Amy in Medford.
It's if you could only eat at one restaurant for the rest of your life, where would it be?
Ooh. Good one, Amy. Who's going first?
I'll jump in there.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with Carmine's.
Ooh.
Because I'm a big fan of the family style.
Family style, yeah. You get big
Yeah,
portions.
you can get
Yeah.
you get monster portions. I ain't going
Family
hungry.
style's nice, man.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
I agree.
nice.
That's a great answer.
And they make a hell of a chicken palm there.
They do.
They
They do.
Hey,
Joseph?
go ahead, A.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm going with the buffet.
Which one? Any buffet?
Any buffet.
Any buffet.
Golden Corral, let's just say.
All right.
Any buffet, because you got choices. You know? I mean, Carmine's is fantastic, but that might get old quick.
Oh yeah, no, Golden Corral's much better.
I'm just saying variety. I'm saying variety, not quality. Variety.
I don't.
Carmine's has a variety.
Yeah.
I've never eaten at a Golden Corral. I don't even know what it is. Honestly,
Actually,
I've seen it.
Actually,
It's
either
an
have I. I've
$8
never eaten
buffet in the South, and it's
Down
fucking
south, yeah.
awful. It's like where food poisoning is born.
I mean, you literally see children with their mouths underneath the chocolate fountain.
I think you just scoop the corn out with your
I'm
hand.
saying I've never been to one either, but that's the first one I thought of.
So I went to Golden Corral once. I'm going to embarrass the shit out of my daughter right now. So we go down to Florida, and she's 3 years old. No, I'm not going to say it.
Your 3-year-old daughter, you're gonna embarrass?
No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
No. So where would you eat? Mike?
What's the
She
one
did not
restaurant?
poop her pants in the parking lot. No, it did not happen.
Oh my god!
Hell, I pooped my pants in the Golden Corral
She's
parking
3.
lot. That's
That food
everyone
goes right
shits
through you.
themselves at the Golden Corral.
I'm like, hold it. We'll go back to the hotel. Hold it. And it couldn't be held.
That's not even embarrassing.
I'm so glad you didn't want to tell that story.
I shit my pants last week. Go on. Just go where you're gonna eat.
So where would you eat? Amy wants to know.
Does it have to be a restaurant, or could it be like a deli?
I'm reading the question.
Okay.
That's a tough question for the rest of your life. It's a big commitment. Honestly, I'm off the top of my head. I haven't given it a lot of thought, but I could probably eat McDonald's every day.
Really?
I'm a slob like that. I'll eat that shit for breakfast. I'll eat it for lunch, and
Wait, what?
I definitely could find the dinner
Say-
at that menu.
Say that first meal of the day again.
No, it's breakfast, all right? What are you laughing at, Joe?
Motherfucker, even I could see you didn't say that right. Even my cockeye saw how fucked up that was.
Oh my goodness! All right, Joseph.
I think I'm going. I'm picking one spot to eat for the rest of my life. I think I'm going like the deli route. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I didn't give it much.
Oh, diner's great.
A diner.
Oh my god.
Diner's a great answer.
Metropolis
You just
Diner.
stole his answer.
No,
Damn
because
it.
anything I was thinking for the deli, you can get at a diner.
Yeah,
So,
I rethought it. Fuck
Diner.
McDonald's.
any good diner.
Actually,
I would-
McDonald's,
I would-
we will do.
That's a fantastic answer.
Yeah, I should have said diner too. That's a great answer.
I'm actually happy with my family style eating, but diner's a close second.
Yeah.
No, Carmine's is definitely. Come on, man. Everything they have on the menu is fucking top notch.
I'm not
It's
saying
the
that.
rest of
I'm
your
just saying I'm a big diner guy.
Right? Because you get any meal of the day. You know what I mean?
That was a good one, Amy. Thank you.
In episode, I think 2, we had a whole conversation about diners.
All right, what's the next one you got?
Oh, okay, moving on. This one's from Kathleen and Patchogue. You could only watch one. Now, this is for our age group. Seinfeld or Friends?
Ooh,
Oh, Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Kathleen
Seinfeld.
coming correct. Seinfeld.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
yeah. That's not even a question for us.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, Friends is garbage. We say whatever we
No,
want. It's just-
I liked Friends.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
No, Friends was good, but
It'll make
it
you
wasn't
laugh.
Seinfeld.
But no, it's no Seinfeld.
Okay. All right, one more. We have from Scott and Brewster. What is your favorite reality show?
Ooh.
Honestly,
Oh.
I hate reality shows. I would never waste my time watching a reality show.
Okay.
But I would say Honey Boo Boo. I don't know. Is that one?
I don't know what that
About the
is.
little
What-
girl? I don't know.
I know what that is.
Okay.
Because I am the opposite. I'm a reality show whore.
Are you
and I
really?
will watch every single one of them.
Okay.
And I can easily say my favorite reality show, hands down, is Flavor of Love.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you've seen the Flavor of Love
Flav.
dating show.
Yeah,
So-
on MTV.
And then you go, there were another 2 seasons of Charm School because the Flavor of Love
He's
horse
taking it
had
up
to go to
another
Charm
notch.
School.
Wait.
And it was fantastic.
Just real quick. Describe the plot to Flavor of Love, real quick.
We all
I
know
don't-
who Flavor Flav is.
Yeah.
Is it like
Flavor Flav.
is it
There
like
was a dating show where women tried to win Flavor's heart.
Is it like a parody of The Bachelor, sort of?
I mean, I guess it would be a parody, except they didn't know it was a parody. And one girl actually, while they were having like a whole meeting downstairs, she had to go to the bathroom. So she ran off in the corner, popped a squat, took a shit, and just walked back over there. No wiping, no nothing. She shit on the floor and then just walked back like, what? I had to go. Now, if you can't tell me this isn't TV magic, like, it is the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life.
Did he walk around with a gigantic clock around his neck the whole time?
Yeah, goddamn right he did.
I don't think he ever takes that
And he
shit
would
off.
yell, Flavor Flav! And all the girls would come running when he said it. Oh my God, it was fucking incredible.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry. I get excited about Flav.
Yeah, I see that. Joseph.
Below Deck. Anybody know what that is?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
Of course.
Which one? Which one? Because there's several.
I mean, not the sailing one. I like the Mediterranean.
Mediterranean with the female captain.
Yeah, it goes back and forth.
Oh, it does
every season. But
yeah, I like that show.
That sounds like a respectable show.
I love it, dude. It's like the real world.
Yeah.
On a boat, on a mega yacht.
Very cool. I mean, amazing, right? What these people pay for.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, that's a good answer.
It doesn't sound trashy at all.
Actually, I was such a big fan. My wife got me a cameo. You know what cameo is?
Of course.
She hired a cameo from an actress on that. Well, not an actress, but a character on that show to call me for my birthday.
Oh,
wait, what's that called? A cameo?
Cameo.
Yeah.
Never.
No.
You have famous people give you like a personalized message.
Yeah, like a video message.
Yeah,
Really?
like Bellport football had Ray Lewis before, like the Long Island Championship
really?
a couple years ago. Give him like a pep talk.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Really?
like $500, and Ray Lewis like, "Hey, Bellport Clippers, go out there and win some
Yeah.
tonight."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's pretty dope
Inspiration.
concept.
So that's what she went with?
Yeah, because we were very into the show.
Yeah. She didn't want to go with Dave. She didn't want to give Dave a call. He doesn't do cameos.
I don't think Dave is doing cameos.
No, it's for like
B-list
actors.
celebrities, yeah, D-list.
That's cool. I never heard of that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
So,
it was very.
what's your reality show?
My reality show, it has to be The Challenge on MTV.
Okay.
MTV The Challenge. Now, you say you're a reality show whore. Do you watch that show?
I have.
Yeah.
I haven't been. Are they still doing it?
Yeah, they're still doing it.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen since probably The Miz was on it, but
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Well, I don't know what it is. What is it?
Dude,
it's
He's
like
a wrestler, right?
No, he is now, but he was just a contestant.
he
on
was
the
like on the real
challenge.
world, and then they do the shows.
Yeah, the challenge is just like a bunch of real world people get together and they do random challenges
Oh, cool.
and
But-
like an elimination show.
The challenges like they do and stuff like that, like these eliminations and stuff. Well, mostly the challenges that they do, they're so intricate and so, to me at least, so well thought out. I don't know. I'm just hooked. And then you got some drama involved as well.
I gotta check it out.
People hooking up here and there and stuff like that. It's good.
The other reality TV I like was sports.
Sports, yes.
I'm surprised no one mentioned
Obviously.
Alone.
What?
Alone?
I'm surprised nobody mentioned Alone.
I never heard of it.
What, Naked and Alone or some shit?
No, so Alone is
That's something else.
Alone is
my
a show
Saturday
where
night.
Alone is like a survivor show. So what they do is they take these people and they put them on an island or somewhere secluded, somewhere desolate, and they have to fend for themselves for as long as they can under grueling circumstances. And they could only take the clothes on their back. They have to find the food there wherever they're at. They get to take like one knife, certain small objects, and whoever lasts the longest wins. So sometimes they'll go for 2 months, and they'll be with bears, trying to fend off bears and all other wild animals. It's pretty
That's
good.
cool.
They need to throw a crackhead on that show. A crackhead lasts 5-6 months, not even sweating it. Like you got to find your own food. All right, you know what I mean?
Eating the fingers and shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You throw a crackhead on that. It's not even a challenge. Like these people, like
He's
3-4 weeks. Like, what am I going to do? This crackhead's like, this is the greatest place I've ever been.
3-4 weeks. He's like, it's just October.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
That's funny.
Survivor.
Yeah.
Survivor's been on for 30 years, right?
I don't know. I remember the season 1. I can tell you it was my first year in El Paso.
I feel like 2000.
So it's 2000. 2000 was its first year. So it's probably got like 40
years.
seasons because I think they
Holy
do 2
shit.
seasons a year or something.
It's insane.
That's crazy.
So when I watch TV, I try to separate myself from reality, and I look for entertainment. Yeah, that's why I'll never watch like a biography where it's a true story or fucking real, real TV. I want to be immersed in some fucking fantasy bullshit. You know what I mean? Where I can forget about that. Life sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody around you sucks. They're all animals.
It doesn't sound like it sucks for you, dude.
Yeah,
it sounds like you got your wife and your mother waiting on your hand. You know what I mean?
What do you eat? I don't know. What do you have for dinner tomorrow? I don't know. We're gonna ask my mommy what she's making. Like, life doesn't seem that terrible.
Bro, it's perfect.
I'm jealous. I'm not hating. I'm just jealous.
Anyway, thank you guys for writing in with the questions. Keep them coming, guys. At brewcrew@beersandbs.com. Keep those questions coming, and we'll hopefully, if you're lucky enough, we'll read them. We'll go through them and read them on the air.
If you're lucky.
if we get to your letter.
We're actually paying 30 cents per email. If you ask a question.
All right. Poor choice of words.
We can sift through the piles of mail.
Please keep sending them, okay? We'll read them all. Every single one of them, all right? Sorry.
Subscribe, share.
Yes. All right, guys. We're going to start wrapping up. Joe, you want to plug anything? What do you got?
Yeah. He's got fights. He's got comedy shows.
December 8th with East Patchogue VFW. If you want to come out, you can go to my Facebook page, Eye Doctor Productions, or Joe Mylonas. December 12th, I'll be at the Elks Club in Patchogue. And after that, just subscribe,
which is a big fight, too.
That's going to be in May. We're not even going to start plugging that.
All right,
that's like 5 hours away.
No, it's for a belt. What is it? Go ahead, say it.
So it is the Rude Dog International Masters Tournament. So they get people from all different countries, and it's a tournament, and it's, over 40-year-olds fighting.
Awesome.
And I got to tell you, it's an incredible event. It's a whole weekend worth of fighting, and
hey, we wish you the best.
Absolutely,
thank you. I appreciate it.
We'll see you around
Thank you
before
very
that,
much.
but yes,
and about 5 days before the fight, we'll come cheer you on. All right, while you're training.
Thank you.
When you begin your training.
when I start, let me tell you something. It's gonna get serious that week before. Boy, you're gonna see me sweating.
That week before. 72 hours before that fight. All right? Don't nobody can talk to me. Look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. All right, guys.
We want to thank Gabe also.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Gabe, what is your production company's name?
Pixel Road Media.
Pixel Road Media.
Pixel Road. All right.
Well, that's our episode, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, boys, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Anytime. I want to thank Joe Mylonas, for popping in and sitting in the fourth chair with us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Seriously.
I had a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Take care.
Gobble, gobble. Get home safe.